Greetings and welcome to another video. It's Saturday the 3rd of April 2021 and as you can see we're at Greyhound Roundabout in Telford, which takes you to places like Ketley Bank, Ketley and Oakengates. And those of you who saw my video last weekend will know this place because it's where we started last week's video. And on top of that, you'll remember there's a little pathway directly in front of us which does take us to where we want to explore today, but we're not going to go along that path because, well, it's not safe to cross the road at this point. Instead, we're going to head back up here toward the bus stop and the Aldi store just a few yards in front of us, and we're going to start our video from there. So yeah, let's carry on. So we're just a few yards up the road from where we started, because we started this video down there and we're now at the local Aldi and Wickes store. And if you're ever travelling by car and want to park your car somewhere while you get out on foot to explore where I'm going today, then just you can always park your car in the car park here if you wanted. But oh well. Let's carry on this way. So as I said before, when we were last here at this location, now as I said before, the last time I was here, going straight in front of us along the main road here takes you to places like Prisley and Telford Town Centre. But if we were to turn to our left here, you see that we're at the entrance to Snedshill, and this particular road is called Furnace Road. Now in the past I've passed through Snedshill a few times, but I've never properly explored the place, so I don't know much about Snedshill, but it'd be a good little place to explore again and make a couple of videos about maybe. In the meantime, we're heading over there to the footpath in front of us. Now those of you who saw my video from last week called Miner's Walk in Silkin Way, you'll recognise this path for two reasons. First reason being, obviously, it's part of the Silkin Way, a footpath, which is marked out by these little landmarks here. And the second reason is, this is also part of the Miner's Walk route. Now in the comments section on my previous video last week, someone kindly did leave a comment giving further information about the map and I think the history of the Miner's Walk, which is going to be worth exploring properly and doing more about. But it's going to be a really good video to do about another day, to be honest. But in the meantime, there was a footpath that stretches off in another direction basically. Along here there was another footpath that I'd never seen before, didn't know about before, and that's what we're going to explore today. But to get there, obviously we have to travel along this path in front of us, and it's going to be good. Travelling along a new footpath I've not been along before, so yeah, and it's good as well. Weather's getting better today. It's really sunny, warm, quite pleasant to be honest. But yeah, let's skip ahead to find where we want to go to today. We're only a few yards above the main road where we started this video, but already it's a lot more peaceful up here, which is really good. Now, if you remember the last time we were here, we saw this footpath here with the yellow signposts, the yellow arrows, firstly pointing in that direction, but also pointing along this little dirt trail here. We're not going to explore this path at the moment, though I do plan to come back to it, and for all I know we might end up coming back here later on in this video we're making now. I don't know yet, but maybe we'll end up tying this together to what we actually want to explore today. I don't know, we'll find out. Otherwise I'll just come back and make a new video. In the meantime, what I want to explore at the moment is along the footpath in front of us. So yeah, we're just gonna go along here, skip ahead to the point where we want to go to today. As you can see, we're behind and above the Aldi Wicks stores here that we saw at the start of this video, and in the slight distance in front of us we can see Ketley Bank, and if we turn to the left we've got a really nice view of Telford town centre itself, which is a really good view to be honest. Yeah, and yeah, really nice day for this kind of a get out and walk about. Really good. So yeah, let's carry on this way. So here we are at the crossroads, if you will, that we found ourselves at last week. And I'm sure that many people in Telford already know about this footpath that I'm on at the moment. But it's just that last week was the first time that I myself explored this path, and I really enjoyed doing so. Now if we come for a moment here, we look down this path to my left now. This path takes us back to the Wicks and Aldi superstore and back to the spot where we started today's video at the Greyhound roundabout. So we're not going to go that way because we've already explored it in last week's video. And if we have a look over here, as you can see, this is part of a Silkin way, and also it's part of a miner's walk, which we partly explored last week. And that way, as we now know, takes us into Oaken Gates. So yeah, so we're not going to go that way today because we've already done that in last week's video. Instead, we're going to do what we didn't do last week, and we're going to explore up these steps here and follow, see where this goes. And I've just noticed on this lamppost, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a sign here saying that this route is part of the Telford T50 50-mile trail. Okay, so according to that, up here is part of a T50 50-mile Telford trail. And it's going to be good. So yeah, let's carry on up these steps, see where it takes us. And a question of the day is whether or not this way leads us back to that yellow signposted footpath earlier on in the video. Is that the sound of a kestrel overhead? If we get kestrels around here, I'm going to be very, very impressed. Let's carry on. So the path turns to the left. Just carry on here for a few yards. And if we take a moment to look over here, that's a gorgeous view down that way. You can see parts of Oaken Gates. In the far distance, you can see the Shropshire Hills, which are absolutely gorgeous to look at any day of the week, the Shropshire Hills. You got Ketley Bank over there, and I don't know if you can see it in the video, but you can also see the top of the Silkin from here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's carry on this way. A few more steps to climb. I would not at all be surprised if climbing steps becomes a common theme of this walk. But you know what? That's fine by me. It's gonna be good getting some exercise in today. So yeah, let's carry on. There's some more steps here. Bit of a footpath there, by the looks of it. But again, the higher up we go, the better the view. For example, you've got a better view of the Silkin from just here. That's gorgeous, that is. I like that. I'm not going to follow that footpath, not today anyway. What I'm going to do is stick to the main footpath and climb these steps. Alright, you've got a picnic area up here. So if you want to go somewhere for a picnic, if you've got children and you want to bring them somewhere to play, then this spot looks ideal. And these little rock formations that people have put up, or someone's put up anyway, great spot for people to sit on, climb over maybe. Great little field for people to have a picnic on, run around, maybe play a game of football or something. And as you can imagine, now at the top of a hill, the view from this high point is even better still than it was before. You've got a fantastic view of the Silkin from here. It looks like you can also see the Urkel, Ketley Bank over there, and Telford Town Centre to the left. More of Oaken Gates down that way. It's absolutely gorgeous up here. When we've got over here to explore. So yeah, you've got more of a field, more rocks to explore and climb on or sit on or what have you. It's really good. I like that. I like this place. It's really good round here. In fact, let's go up there to have a brief look, shall we? It's absolutely gorgeous up here. And I personally never knew this place existed until today. So I'm glad I've explored it so far. Nice. Let's head back down to the footpath and continue exploring there. So that's the picnic benches we saw a few minutes ago after we climbed to the stairs to get here. Up there is a little field that we've just explored. And here's a footpath in front of us that we're now going to explore. Oh, we've got a robin redbreast in front of us. Cool. As I've said, I've never been along this way before. So I'm glad I'm taking the time to actually explore around here. So yeah. let's carry on and see where it takes us. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, then. The path kind of splits. To our right, the path goes that way, up until the field we were at a couple of minutes ago. So let's have an explore, just to be sure. So yeah, as suspected, this brings us back to where we were a minute ago. But I just want to have a look over here at something and check something out. Okay, over there by those rocks is where we were earlier on. But there's a little footpath right in front of me, which, I don't know, looks interesting. I've got a sneaky suspicion about this path here, and I want to see where it goes to. So let's carry on. So like I say, we find ourselves on another footpath, and I think I know where this will take us actually. Yeah, in fact I can see where we're going. Nice. Excellent, amazing. So we're now on the path we were on earlier on. We're back on the Silkin Way and the Miner's Walk. You'll remember earlier on we were at this point, and you'll remember this little brick wall we passed earlier on. Which means if we go back that way, we go back to Snedshill, we go back to Aldi, we go back to where we started this video. Okay? And if we look this way, as you can see, we are at the same spot we were at earlier on. The Miner's Walk and the Silkin Way is basically straight in front of us and will eventually take us back to those steps up the hill which we explored in this video, and past that'll take us to Oakengates. So yeah, nice one. I'm glad we looped around back here after all. It's really good. So what we're going to do is head back up this footpath to where we were earlier on, just a few minutes ago. This has turned out much better than I was expecting, to be honest with you. Nice one. So we're now back on the edge of this field where we were earlier on. And we're going to follow the path around the to get back to where we were about 5 minutes ago or so. And yeah, let's carry on. Okay, so right in front of us is the crossroads where we did this little diversion just now, and that's where we're going to head back to figure out where we want to go next. So to our left is the path we were on earlier on in this video, and back along that way is everywhere that we've already explored within this video. Okay, then here we see the yellow signpost, the yellow arrow signpost, which is part of a trail we've just now done our little detour and diversion on. Okay, which takes us back that way onto the Silkin way. And of course, we've got here the signpost for the Telford T50 50-mile trail, heading off in this direction. So yeah. And in front of us, we've got a gate and a main road. Let's go and have a look at it. Okay, so according to this, the Telford T50 50-mile trail goes to our left. So we're on the outside of the gate at the moment, and as you can see, yeah, a section of the Telford T50 mile trail is right behind us, where we've just explored. As you can see, it's part of a public footpath, and apparently if you want to continue exploring the Telford T50 50-mile trail, we go that way. But we're not going to do that today. Instead, we're just going to have a look at this sign here. Snedshill. This countryside area is for your enjoyment. Please treat it with respect. Silkin Council. Supported by the Countryside Commission. Snedshill countryside. Just up that way. That's cool, that is. That means if we are where I think we are, what we're going to do is follow the main road in that direction. Let's carry on. Okay, so Canongate. That's the name of this road here, which is the road we came onto after we exited the Telford T50 mile trail and the woodland we were in a minute ago. So yeah. And Canongate opens up onto this road here. I think that way leads to Oaken Gates, I'm not sure. So what we're going to do is go from here in Canongate and follow the main road down this way and see where it goes to. Okay, this road brings us into Snedshill in Telford. Nice one. So that's where we are, Snedshill. Cool. Let's carry on this way then. Just found this public footpath entrance. Probably taking us back to where we were earlier on. That's cool. Let's carry on this way. So here we are, back where we started today's video. At the entrance to Snedshill. And on a road called Furnace Road. Nice one. So on that note, I'm going to end this video here. I really enjoyed exploring and making this video, and thank you to everyone who's watched this video today. I really do appreciate everyone who watches my videos, and especially people who are subscribed to my channel, so thank you. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you've not already done so, and I'll see you all soon in the next video.